grief can be incredibly ecstatic. You know, if you think about what happens when you're making love, there's a lot of fluid and there's breath and there's movement, there's sound that happens. And the same thing happens when you're grieving. You know, it's a very moist process, and if you're really letting it have its way with you, you can really get to a place of ecstatic union with the divine. You can get to that place where you're both laughing and crying at the same time. It's a place of deep alchemy and deep connection with all that is, with all the grieving people that are on the planet at that moment. It can feel afterwards like the same or similar as you feel after you were with a lover, you know, because you feel like just spent, and you feel kind of your whole body is humming and vibrating, you know. And it's a skill to allow yourself to be able to really get there, where you because we are taught that grieving is just something that you have to push away, or it's a slog and it's something you have to get through, and it's a punishment that, you know, and you can wallow and collapse into this really degraded position. Or if we reframe it, we can start to feel the opportunity that we have, and we for sure have ample opportunities these days, because grievous things are happening all over the world, and we certainly have tons of ancestral grief. It's, you know, I really believe we've been given this much grief because we need more portals to enter ecstatic states. You know, we have a very workaholic overculture that we're dealing with, where we're just go, and we don't have a lot of time and space that you know, that we value to enter that unitive consciousness. And if we don't, I believe it's a deep human need to enter that ecstatic state, where you kind of forgetting about, you know, the small you're forgetting about the busyness of your life, and you enter a completely different realm. And we evolved with rituals that took us to those places through many ways, you know, through drumming and dancing and sweating and, you know, plant medicines and all of these ways that people evolved with going into these deep states of trance. And because we are so busy, we're too busy for that now in our modern days. The world keeps dumping on more and more grief. And if we look at that as an opportunity to enter that portal, then I think we'll be getting somewhere.